I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. Lost, 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 lost.
It's everything you wish for.
All right, guys. Let me fix this. There we go. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm DJ Shadow here at BTMX. I am actually the CEO and the co-founder, CFO, and co-founder. I also have a great business partner, an amazing team that's growing. We have a shitload of new talent for you guys. Hopefully, they're part of tonight's show because I'll be showing their pages to you guys. But if you guys don't know what the show is about, it's basically about mental health. Want you guys to be able to speak up about what you guys are feeling, what you guys have been going throughout the week. We do have amazing music that we're going to go ahead and bring to you guys' attention at any time that you want to come onto the show. What I ask for you is put a song in the comments. I want to hear something that gives a little clue into who you are. Then when I bring in the show, of course, I'm going to ask why you chose that song. Almost every single artist I'm about to be playing tonight, I have permission for. If I do not, I will explain why, and I'll still give them credit. All the music I will be playing will be having the links over here in the comments section, so you guys can check out these artists for yourself or add these to your guys' playlist. Hopefully, I have interaction back and forth tonight with you guys. Because it's kind of hard to help people who don't talk. But that's okay, guys. If you guys are big shout out from Josh for West Africa. Hey, thank you. So we wanted to create this show for you guys, so you guys can have a place where you guys can come and be able to talk about the issues going on in your life, no matter where you are or where you're from. You will not be judged here. We want to give a place where people can, come and have that little bit of spotlight and be able to talk about themselves or talk about issues and have an outreach program because I don't want no one to ever feel alone. No, I don't care no matter how big or small this is. I'm not even worried about, trying to get famous on this, at least, especially on the show. It's more about trying to give a platform where everyone has that same spotlight. So if you guys you can do me a favor, if you know people that can benefit from having a shoulder to lean on, ears to hear their stories, a place where they can also enjoy and meet music from around the world in different genres and be able to talk about what's going on or find music to help them get through with their lives. This is actually the show for you. If you guys are watching in groups, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for taking that click in. But in order for me to see anything that you guys are saying, I'm going to need you to come on over here to live. Once again, we're live right now on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and X, which used to be Twitter, if you guys don't know. And I don't care where you are in the world. I want to hear you guys' story. I want to hear what struggles you guys are going through. I want to be that person for you. Like I said, I don't care how big or small. I will always have a show like this for everyone. Here at BTMX, we believe that everyone deserves that shot. There's enough people going around looking for other people's flaws, never seeing true talent in each other. Humanity sucks right now, and I want to be able to be that stepping stone for anybody who would like to go along our path with us to give anybody an open shot, an open chance to be able to speak, to have their story heard, the time of day, because that does help. I know everyone is not perfect, and I know that everyone has their own thing they're going through, and a lot of people can relate with that. So I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about my story, so you guys don't feel like you're being asserted into something without getting something back. So I'll let you know. I go by DJ Shadow, but my real name is William Bishop. I started this company 3 years ago with the goal of trying to help everyone I possibly could. I've put myself through a lot of classes and etc. I've done so much expansion. I've earned so much respect from up and coming people. And I've always kept it real. I never hide anything that BTMX does. All our growth is organic, and I don't pay for none of the ads, etc. So it's not a paid presentation that you're seeing. This is all hard work for my team and me. Um, but I was an addict. I was an addict for a long time when I was younger. I didn't have a necessarily bonding relationship with my mother. God forbid, circumstances for her at that time, and I don't think she was ready for a kid at that point. And the shit happened. Then I thought I was safer at my uncle's. Here to find out there's worse things than what was already going on in life to happen to you. So I've been through the mental abuse. I've been through physical abuse. I was sexually abused as a child. Um, so as a guy coming out about that, I want you guys to know that you're not walking into this with some person has not been through the ringer. And so give me 1 second, I'll bring that up. I'll actually put that on the show. Um, I turned to drugs because I didn't have a way out. The pain was always there. I couldn't get rid of it. Physical harm didn't matter because all it did was just make me hurt anyways. I couldn't lash out at the people that were the aggressors because I didn't know my rights. I didn't know what to do. I was a child. Um, so I kind of bottled it up, went straight into the drugs. And I'll tell you right now, as an addict, you'll never find that first high like you did in the beginning. And no matter how hard you chase it, you'll never find it. And it dulled the pain, but as soon as I was back to being sober, nothing was ever the same. I was more tormented by my demons that I created. I burned so many bridges. Um, and it took me a lot of loss, a lot of pain to grow up. And I didn't have this option of somebody doing this. And I want to be able to be that person with my team that does this for everyone we possibly can. So trust me, if you think you're going to be judged in this, you won't. I have moderators all over the world that watch this show, especially because they like what I'm trying to do. A big shout out to Sepsis, and they gave me the power to do this in the first place. And a lot of people I've been getting a lot of hate mail and hate comments over here about why you're supporting them. And I'm going to tell you right now why I support them. Because one, they don't pull bullshit. And I'm not in the whole music fucking scene to pick a side for anybody. I'm in this to help people in general. If they have side issues, that's their own. But I had to say this: the whole entire band over there at Sepsis, everywhere from Melissa Wolf, the lead singer, all the way down to the new guys. They all take a good part in what I try to do and why I'm doing this for people. So and I want to tell them thank you because they said, you see what I was trying to do for them. They're like, why don't you just do it for yourself and others? And I'm like, okay. And there's been times where they have actually coached me through how to do this correctly on a more professional level. Um, so moving forward from that, I started this company with a dream. Now it's turning into something massively big. I want to give a big shout out to my team that's in here and the team that's actually starting to become part of the family. Um, and let you know that if you come in here to talk, you're safe. If somebody has something ignorant to you to say, we will address it. But if you do not want to talk and you are feeling alone, you're not alone. This number right here is 988. You can call or text that at any time. It's fully confidential and it's free. That's open 24 hours. So if you feel like you can't be on the show to talk, but you are listening to my words, do me a favor. Do not snuff out your light. Everyone has a beautiful gift to give to this world, whether you see it or not. And I believe in that. So I will let the numbers go around the bottom at the bottom. And I will take song submissions in a little bit. But we got a him. If I'm saying your name wrong, please forgive me. But we got a him. Thanks. I'm from France, a French speaking country, but I learned English. But do love rock music. Later musician, but writer of scripts and lyrics, just like this. I wrote for an Australian man living in the Philippines. So I'm gonna go over and click on his link because I do appreciate that, guys. And if you guys don't believe me, this is what this gentleman sent. Um, so I'm gonna click on the link. We're gonna listen to his submission real quick. But guys, while we're listening to his submission, I want you guys to share this out. I want you guys to feel welcome here. I want to hear interaction back and forth, and shine a little bit of spotlight about some of the issues you're going through. Um, and know that if this is a judgment free place. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go over here for you. Grab that real quick. All right. So this is called "Love's Not Funny." It's by Glenn W. Love, and we're gonna go ahead and play this for you on the show because I think it might. I think it'll fit tonight. What we're trying to do with tonight's show, where it's wrapped around all about mental health. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. Hey Kevin, yeah, I'm actually kind of glad that you're part of the show. Like I was telling them, this is a mental health show where everyone is feel welcome to be a part of the show. You're actually one of the first. Your band is the very first song I was going to play, but this lovely gentleman wants me to go ahead and play this song. Love's Not Funny. He actually wrote this, so I'm going to play this. Give everybody a little bit of spotlight. But if you guys don't know who Kevin Inverse is, you definitely need to go check out The Unforgiven, and I'll show you guys why in a couple moments. But let's go into this song. I'm going to try to keep this open as much as possible for you guys. Like I said, this is Love Not Funny. If you guys are trying to get Spotify links seen, guys, this is a reminder. We do a show only for Spotify accounts on Wednesday. If you're trying to get your Spotify listeners up, you're trying to get a day viewed, that will be the great day. And what you do is you submit all your music like this here, links over to btmxeast@gmail.com. But I will do this for him for being a part of the show, show my appreciation. So the artist is Glenn W. Love, and this is the song "Love's Not Funny."
Sometimes love just ain't so funny. Your mind gets bruised while your body's numbing. Sometimes love's easy to catch, but you're sure to crash, 'cause love's not funny. Yeah, it's just not funny. Sometimes your girl's just like a stranger. No use fighting, just surrender. Leaving all good things behind, 'cause it's just a waste of time. Love's not funny. No, it's just not funny. Yeah, I know love is just a gift. Keep it, don't let it stray. Hold it close, closer to your heart. Don't let it go away. Don't let it go away. things when you never meant it. It's hard to drag up the past, but bad memories, they last. Love's not funny. No, it's just not funny. Yeah, I know love's a precious gift. Keep it, don't let it stray. Always hold it in your heart. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away.
All right, so that was a quick submission, guys. The link's right over here on Facebook for you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and copy that link for you guys so you can check out that artist for yourself. Once again, this was written by Ahmed. Hopefully, I'm not messing up your name. I apologize if I am. So I'm gonna copy this link. Make sure you guys have it on all platforms. But now I'm gonna go to the first song of the show, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. I'm gonna give you guys more time to share this. But this is not a one genre type show. So if you're an artist and you're trying to have like mental health awareness type music or music presenting your story, I would like to have it on the show. I'd like to hear more about you guys. I want to hear how your guys' week's been and what's been going on. So we're gonna go ahead into who I was originally gonna play for you guys first, which is Kevin over here in the watching this. I'm gonna tell him thank you so much for taking time on his day. But here we go with the Unforgiven with their song End It All, which I thought belonged here, and I'll explain why right after the video.
When it all goes to shit, will you stand or fall? By the thread of your life when the sinner calls. Breathing liquid sacrifice off the ethanol. What's the fucking button? Just end it all. Anciently waiting, all the stars are degrading. Written testimony for all who's debating. Skeptical illustration, spectacle information. Witness unholy matrimony. Bloodfield documentation, beware apocalypse. Connection in the continents, Pompeii the body prints. To play up a dead walking fish, abolish Oculus. Present to audience, wreaking havoc on a naughty list. None of this makes any sense, read between the pestilence. When you're sounding unholy, better act like you know me. When it all goes to shit, will you stand or fall? By the thread of your life when the sinner calls. Breathing liquid sacrifice off the ethanol. What's the fucking button? Just end it all. When it all goes to shit, will you stand or fall? By the thread of your life when the sinner calls. Breathing liquid sacrifice off the ethanol. What's the fucking button? Just end it all. You're never gonna know the battles inside. You're never gonna see what eats them alive. Your mask of emotion, not in the feeling, the serotonin. Stop playing around, it's time to focus and zone in. If life knocks you down, get the fuck up and fight. Better come out swinging with the left and the right. Ready or not, you got the world on lock. Never end it all, never fall when it all goes down. When you're sounding unholy, better act like you know me. to shit, will you stand or fall? By the threat of your life when the sinner calls. Breathe the liquid sacrifice of the ethanol. Push the fucking button, just end it all. When it all goes to shit, will you stand or fall? By the threat of your life when the sinner calls. Breathe the liquid sacrifice of the ethanol. Push the fucking button, just end it all.
All right, guys. So once again, that was the Unforgiven, who and that was their song "End It All." Like how they were talking about all the problems that they were going through, and they also gave you a positive message at the same time. Stand up and fight it. Even when everything seems like it's crumbling around you, do not give up. Okay. I don't want you guys to give up on your dreams. I don't want you to give up on yourselves. Period. I understand from my perspective, life is shit. But you know what makes it better is when you start to realize it's shit and you start to go on the right path. Talk about your issues. If you can't talk about them, please use this number down below. Get the help that you need if you can't just talk about it. But I'm telling you, don't slip in, don't let other people create a barrier for yourself to be successful. Don't let social media decide who you're going to be. Um, and try to be the best person, the best version of yourself every day. And it takes time. It's not easy. Um, if you're going to count it as a game, think of evolving. You're always evolving. You're always learning, and it depends on how much you want to do with your life, whether or not you want to take the steps to step up or not. It depends on you. You're the only person that has the determination to change your fate. And yes, sometimes it's not the easy said that's done, but you know what? It's what you're doing in that path. Well, what are you willing to do to make the differences? And it's a lot easier to curl up into a drug house and take care of the pain. But I'm telling you, from past experience, there's only so many times until you do too much, and it's still not enough that you almost lose your life. Um, and it's sad that I've had lots of friends die that way. I've had family members die this way. I've almost died that way myself, and it had to change. So if you guys want to talk, please speak to me over here. But don't forget, once again, the artist that I just presented to you guys, that was Kevin, who's already been in here saying hi, everybody. If you don't believe me, he says what's up, and we just got done playing their song when it ends. So definitely go check it out. I'm actually dropping all the links for everybody over here in the comment every music song I'm gonna be playing. But like I said, this is not a one genre show, and occasionally I will like help out, and if it matches, I'll put it on the show if you guys put it in the comments. But if you guys are watching the group, do us a favor, come over and join us. I want everyone to have a place to come and talk about the issues. Know that you're not coming in here and to have somebody say, "Hey, well, this never happened," and I want you guys to be able to open open your mind to this. This is why this show is called this, the art of the mind's talent unleashed. And I want you guys to open up your minds. I want you guys to not let your surroundings stop you what you guys are doing. Um, you may have not found your gift yet, and that's okay. And it's all right to have a helping hand to guide it. Now, not only do we do these talks, not only do I want you to talk to me, but I want you guys to also know that my team goes out of our way. We don't give a fuck where you are in the world. We'll find resources and numbers and stuff for you guys to be able to connect with resources to make your life simpler. I don't give a fuck where you are, United Kingdom, Asia. I don't give a shit. Um, I will find resources if it's something that's impacting your life that's simply to be found, and I enjoy doing that. Um, because I want everyone to have that one less stressor to get a little bit more success. And trust me, running this company is not always easy. There's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of people act out without understanding concepts, and we just try to keep it positive and like everything, there is sometimes where it gets a little bit too heavy to carry. But then I go back and talk to Mr. William Savant over that substance, and it's real. It's either you want to be able to be successful, and in order for you to be successful, you have to know that success is in hand. Um, is it okay to be a fuck up? Yes, it's okay to be a fuck up because in order for you to know that there's something wrong, you have to fuck up. No one is perfect. I don't give a shit who you are in the world. No one came out without fucking up at some point or in some type of pain. Um, and I want you guys to know that it's okay to be messed up. It's okay to be a drug addict. But it's what it's not okay is to know you are and not try to take the steps to not become it. So if you guys know that the habit that you're doing is killing you, know that you have support. We're not going to tell you, hey, you're stupid. You shouldn't be doing that. Come on, it's not that because we've all been there. Um, one way or another. Which we also got another amazing artist in here, which is Blacklisted MC. Wise words. Another great artist for you guys to listen to. We got our one of my team members in here who's also suffered their like own mental battles. And see, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. Is that you think that you're stupid because that's the way society wants you to think that you're not good enough, or you have to change who you are to be good enough. And that's not our goal here at BTMX. Our goal is to empower you on what you got going. Because honestly, there's a lot of talented people, a lot of beautiful, beautiful men and women who can do so much more than just fucking only fans girls, fans things, and actually be successful in what they want to do in life. That goes more past just the passions of the flesh, because that's what our mind leads back to, our presentations. And if we want to be successful, you have to know it in your soul. And what I mean by this, you have to be able to look through all the darkest times and look for a light. You have to find that light and you have to grab onto that motherfucker and hold it. And I'm going to tell you from experience, it's always going to be a rainstorm around each corner. There's always going to be some type of option for you to fail. Where you got to find that is know that that failure is coming. Grit your teeth, get back up on your feet, and do not give up. That's where it's going to matter. That's the only person who can fix this issue is truly yourself. But you're not alone. Here at BTMX, we want to make sure that we do the show. We want to make sure that people are interacting with us. We want to know that your voices do matter to us. We want you guys to know that you guys matter, whether we know you or not. Rather you're in a gang or not, rather you're a drug addict or not, rather you've been sexually abused or not, rather you're the aggressor or not. Because if you're an aggressor, automatically you see your problems, so therefore I give you kudos because you're trying to fucking evolve. And that's what we want people to do. We're tired of everyone going by the old social media of life where we have to let others judge and cast their votes on us and we just decide along with them. That's where we're wrong. When you do such things, you say that you're in power of your life, but you're truly not when you bend your will of who you are at your core to change for someone else. And that's where it's not success. It's more just, okay, you did it. Because then in the end, you still don't feel like you're happy with yourself. So we're gonna go over and read some of the comments. So we got wise words from Blacklisted MC. We got agreed by Danielle. She also goes on to say more will more will what was that? More than let people will. More than I let people know will. And I know a lot of people, are suffering of thinking that they're alone because they use people judgments to cast on themselves. And this is where it gets sickening because when you're so meant, your biggest problem in the world, 90% of the time for you to stop being successful is yourself. I had to learn this the hard way, so don't think I'm just judging you guys. Um, you have, you don't have to be rich to be successful. That fucking is a lie, like a motherfucker. These people that are on these These bands. Let's start off with bands alone. There's a reason why there's the motto of a fucking starving artist. You got amazing bands like Sepsis, Dying Oath, and so many other artists that I'm going to be showing you that have to work every day, not just as a band member kicking shit on stage in the studio, but they have to make money off the merch. They, in order to get to the concert or into the studio, they have to work an everyday job so they can take care of their families, keep roofs over their kids' heads, put foods in their own mouths. So it's not like they don't have to work. And the way society has made us think is once you hit a certain limelight, you just don't get to do shit and everything's handed to you. That's a false screening. A lot of these bands that are even successful still have to have other jobs in order to keep their lives going. A lot of the people that have signed with labels make next to nothing off their music. They make it off merch sales and most likely touring. And it's shit that labels have done that, but that's how the world has worked now. They're trying to turn every single one of us into a gear. No one is truly leaning on each other. We're just grinding on one another to get that spotlight. And that's where we're trying to put a little kink in that shit. We want people to be successful, believe in themselves, no matter wherever you are in your life right now. You can do it. And we want you guys to know that we truly do believe in you. Like I said, right now we are live right now on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and X. Feel free to speak it all free, any of the platforms. You guys are watching this group, come on over. You want to submit a song there's live, do it. Make sure your music is heard by these guys. But we're gonna go into some music before I talk your ear off, and you probably think I'm boring you. But we're gonna go into the next artist I actually have presented for you. So I'm gonna let you know right now. This song has. I'm gonna play it, and I want everyone to be dead ass honest with me. Have you ever felt the words of this song? So the name of the artist I want to give a big props to, and I wish everybody goes out and checks him out, is Skippy. One of his songs that it resonates with me because a lot of things have happened in past and present, kind of leads me to it. But I'm doing the show and having my amazing team behind me and my amazing family helps me get through this. But here we go with Skippy and his song "Suicide Letter."
The pain I got inside got me feeling so numb. Whoa, yeah. The drugs that I've been on got my heart beat like a drum. Whoa, yeah. The demons that I fight, they've been coming for my soul. Whoa, yeah. I've been trying to run, but I'm moving too slow. Oh, yeah. I shut everyone out cause I wanna be alone. Oh, yeah. I've been in my room, I've been counting down the time, counting down the hours till I finally take my life. I don't wanna feel this pain anymore. Oh, yeah. I've been feeling worthless, baby, I've been out my mind. Ask me how I'm doing, but I tell you I've been fine. Truth is I don't wanna be alive anymore. Oh, yeah. Speeding down the freeway, I've been driving way too fast. Swerving round the corner and I'm hoping that I crash. Baby, I don't want you to be sad when I'm gone. No, yeah. This is just a letter to my family and my fans. I guess I ain't happy with the person that I am. Can't talk about it lately, so I put it in a song. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. you to be safe when I'm gone. No, yeah. This is just a letter to my family and my friends. I guess I ain't happy with the person that I am. You talk about it lately, so I put it in a song. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
So yeah, guys. So guys, I want to, like I was saying, I want to hear what you guys thought of about this song. Once again, the name of the artist was Skippy. How many of you can say that you do not relate with that song? And how many can you say actually relate with that song? Um, because I know I can be honest, like 90% of the song hits me on some points. That's why I actually physically stopped drinking altogether. Because every time I drink, I just thought about everything I've ever done wrong in my life. I couldn't like the alcohol was not influencing me in any way, shape, or form towards any type of success, and it wasn't even fun. I mean, it was fun to begin drinking. And as soon as I started a little bit further, that song would be my life. I mean, that's how I felt every fucking minute, every time I drank. So I made a decision. I'm like, I'm never gonna feel this way again. I cannot feel this way and try to evolve. Because what you do is with songs like this, it's a beautiful song and it hurts, but it's truth. And it's sometimes it's hard for you to listen to songs like that when you're sober and like, oh fuck, man, I feel this. Well, why do I feel this way? And this is what you then before you reach out to your resources where you think you're comfortable, you're truly not comfortable. Whether you see it or not, you're kind of falling into a pit. You're kind of digging for yourself. And this is what I love about music. Music, you can express yourself in so many different ways, no matter where you are in the world. It doesn't have to be the words you understand, but you understand the tones, the sounds. You got to remember that 90% of your body is water. If sound is coming at you, it's affecting you. Am I correct or not? If you put a speaker towards water, it does not leave ripples in the pond. So you got to pay attention to what you're putting in your vicinity and also into your body. Because when you're drinking, you're no longer centered to your aura of who you are, that inner demon that's inside of you, that shit that you kind of try to pack in the back of your head, the feelings that you try to hide. That shit seeps out whether you want it to or not. Not going to be alcohol, drugs, whatever the fuck you want to count as your pleasure. And that's where it is basically you're creating yourself a sink pit. But songs like that also give people voices because a lot of people can't talk about what's going on because they don't know how. And for artists to go out of their way and share their talent with the world and make songs like this and so many others, I don't think an artist understands truly to people who are suffering with mental awareness. The 90% of them, you are their voice. You're the reason why they're able to seek help. You're the reason why they're able to wake up. For you to be a music artist and share your gift around the world, and you have thousands of people, if not just hundreds. The hundreds of people you are affecting in a way that the reason why they're coming back to you is not because you're famous. It's because the stories you're telling, the emotion you're propelling. Um, it's a part of yourself that they can't find in themselves. So remember that all you guys that are music artists that are watching this, and rather you're doing anything from country to opera to hip hop to rock, you got to understand it doesn't matter the genre, it matters the message. So once again, that was Skippy, and like I said, I'm sharing the links on all platforms. We got Rand's on 123 on here saying hello, welcome to the show. If you guys don't know what the show is about, this is about mental health awareness. We want you guys to feel free to speak up. We want you guys to have a voice. We want you guys not to ever feel alone. And we do have a link I can send you guys if you guys would like to come on the show and talk about your stories. Um, it's not so much about artists trying to promote themselves, but talk about what's going on, what songs come around, why are you feeling this way, and we want you guys to make sure that you feel reached out. We got Mr. Mooney in here saying, "I just like making wop wop sounds, Microsoft sound." Even just beat makers and producers, let me tell you something. You set a stage by yourself alone when you put it in, whether you be brand new to the scene or not. That also does affect somebody's mood. It's still a way for somebody to be empowered. So just remember that as well. It doesn't have to be lyrically, but also can be influential through the way your art is. So we're gonna go ahead and we got Blacklisted with beautiful song. We got So Beautiful by and if I'm saying this wrong, Ahmed, you can kick me in the face but I believe it's Ahmed how you pronounce that. NATO. So Beautiful song. Love to the acoustic. So we're gonna go ahead, guys, and keep on going for this. I like how you guys are interacting. Definitely, you can open up here. I want you guys to feel comfortable and know that I'm just gonna be real with you. But if you guys cannot lean on somebody that's right here talking to you, or you can't lean on your peers around you, you're not alone, guys. Please do me a favor. Put this number in your phone. It's 988. You can call or text. I do not want anybody to snuff out the light. You're not alone in any of your mental battles. So we're gonna go ahead and some more music. While I have prepared for you guys tonight, and I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback how I'm running today's show. Because I only want to improve to make this a real, bigger, better thing, so we can reach people and be able to give this platform to people who are in need of it. So we're gonna go ahead and play the next song for you guys. So this is like I said, not a one genre show. So if you think that's the case, it's not. So the next artist I'm actually going to be bringing you is an amazing up and coming band. They go by the name Dream Analysis. The song I'm playing tonight is called "Call of the Void." And I'll explain a little bit why after, so you can understand where I'm coming from in the lyrics. So here we go with the Dream Analysis and their music video, "The Call of the Void."
I'll close my eyes one more time, 'cause now I see there's no one at home waiting for us. I'm going on now.
So once again, guys, that amazing band that you just got done hearing, that was Dream Analysis. They are an up and coming band, and that's actually a second part to another song that you'll be hearing on Monday's show on our underground show, which we do cover heavy metal. So if you guys are new to BTMX, welcome to our aircast. So this show is only covered around mental health. This is not about us getting famous. It's more about getting people who want to talk about their issues, be able to talk about problems in their life, know that they're not going to be cast judgment at all, and totally respected. But at the same time, I want each and every one of you to know that you mean a world to us, whether we know you or not. We want to help build people, not destroy them. And trust me, it's not always easy to stick to the method, but we're on it. But we do have shows all week long to cover different genres, different topics. We have so much more coming, and we're definitely getting on the ball. Um, but back to the song, the reason why I chose that is how many people can say that they actually, don't battle with their own darkness. And I think the biggest problem with people nowadays, we were taught at some point where that is taboo. We're not supposed to acknowledge anything wrong. We're supposed to shove it away. We're supposed to compact it into the back where it's not supposed to be seen. And this is where a lot of mental illnesses only get worse. Um, and for especially for men, and I hate to call us out, guys, but we suck. Um, and the reason why we suck is because we were taught if you were married, you had to be all happy and proud, and you can't show emotion because it makes you look like a bitch. Well, no, honestly, that turns you into a bitch because 90% of men who do not talk about their emotions or don't seek some shape or form or something, we either one turn into the aggressor, which we had happen to us. Two, we turn into gardens, but then we're overbearing and narcissistic. Or three, we got and they're very fucking rare, and they just hide all their emotions and just don't ever deal with it. And then eventually or later, we lose them earlier in life, either from self harm. They either fall on self harm, they fall onto whatever addiction takes their life, or normally they suffer from complications, health complications. Because let me tell you, there's a reason why there is such thing as heartbreak syndrome, and it's not just heartbreak from in a relationship, just in life in general. It beats you down, and not having a resource to talk to or somebody to understand any of your pain, and that's why music is so monumental to me because music can heal you, it can hurt you, or it can hinder you, and the way you play your artist, the way you represent yourself, you don't forget you're in control of that. And let's say you're having a bad day and you put on somebody and somebody tells you not to listen to that, put it in your headphones. Fuck them. You need to be able to express yourself so you can have that release. And a lot of people are not finding that release. They bottle up, and which turns into even more. It's corruption that you're creating inside yourself where there's no serenity, and that's not fair to yourself. A lot of these big guys are like, "Well, I have power in my life." But if you have such power, then why are you putting on a persona that's not true? And your body's telling your story, whether you want to or not, through the scars and the heart, the heart troubles and the body issues, because then that's your body forcing you to tell the truth. Now, that's why I created the show. I want people to be able to talk and open up about anything they want to talk about and know that you guys are comfortable here. So, like I said, I gave a big shout out to Substance earlier. They're actually in here a big thank you. They said, great speaking and staying organized and on topic, which thank you. We're finally getting our shit together. See, we're not perfect. But talking about people trying to bully you online, fuck them. If you're having a whole conversation where you're just trying to be real with somebody and it's legitimately okay, and then you have some random person like we were doing a show the other day, and I love representing Sepsis. I love representing Twisted and ICP at the same time. But I had somebody try to tell me that I can't represent Sepsis because they said, "Well, let me explain two things for you. This is just like any other concept in life. Do not let other people tell you what you can do for one. For two, be successful around that bullshit. If they are poisonous thoughts, and if you're watching it, you probably are. I don't need your subscription. Trust me, sweetheart. There's other people that I actually believe in what I'm trying to do and are part of this show. But I love Substance. I love everything they do. I love them as people. I follow them. I suggest you do too if you like great music, which you're about to hear in just a moment. But we had somebody actually go after more than one host of mine because we represent them, or actually approach my model with ignorance about it. And I'm just wanting to clear that up since it says mental health. You're not gonna make my team do anything they don't want to do. If there is beef between you and somebody else, please do me a favor. Have the balls to go talk to them and not through my team. I'm just gonna announce that right now. We don't do it's none of our fucking business what your problem is, unless you want to talk about your problems. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to tell me and my team who we can support and who we can't. If we want to have a show like this where we want to help out millions, we're going to. If we want to support Substance all fucking week long, we're going to. If my model wants to wear Substance gear while she's in a model shoot because she's a vampire, but she wants to look at Melissa's beautiful face on her, she's going to. And just like what you guys want to do in life, you need to understand there's a lot of people telling you that you cannot do it. You cannot can't draw, you can't sing, you can't model, you can't do this, you can't. The can't needs to stop and more of a can towards the other person that's around you. I understand it's hard and people are so easy to cast judgment. So when you're out in public, you notice the cashier's having a shitty day, she's going to give you an attitude. Do not get shitty back because you're going to remember you don't know what that person's going through. What happened if right before you there was three shitty ass people who just basically treated her like she was garbage, and you just happened to be that person that didn't have a part of that, but came up right after the issue. So when you're out in public, you see somebody, open up a door for them, tell them hello, treat each other like you want to be treated. I'm telling you, your life will become so much easier. Things will be so much easier to understand when you open up your mind to kindness first and pride second. Um, but I'm gonna go over here and share some comments. We got hello stall. What's up? Thank you for showing up. We got Mr. Mooney in here. He says, "I wonder how much they spent on mirrors in that video." I think they actually got those donated to them from one of the local thrift stores. Actually, I'll when I have an interview, I'll make sure to ask them that question. So the last band was Dying Analysis. We're going to take you to some more music. And a matter of fact, while we're talking about sepsis, we're going to go ahead and play their song Bloodlines, which came out not too long ago. And I love the way they do this. I love the style. I love the meaning of the song. And I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback and what's going on.
What program, what channel, what is designed by
All right, guys. So that was the amazing band Sepsis, a female fronted band from New England. If you guys don't know who they are, definitely go check them out. They have an event coming up that if you are guys are close by or like to tour, travel to go to see an amazing musical show, then definitely you want to go for Swarm Fest. If you guys liked, if you guys are artists trying to find or gamers or models trying to find a professional place where everyone actually cares about what you're doing and likes to be a part of it and share it, go over to join Swarm. There'll be a Swarm, but it's by Sepsis. A matter of fact, I'll go ahead and drop that link for you in just 1 second. Um, Matter of fact, I'm talking to Mr. Williams Savant in the background, so I apologize, guys. So it's actually we may have a big surprise happening. We're kind of working in the background. But if you guys are trying to find a good groups to be part of, we got I'm actually gonna drop both groups for free. We actually have our own group, which is called BTMX Underground and the Talent Wasteland, where basically anybody in the world can post, long as it's around, your guys' talent. We don't let porn or ads in there. And then you also got substances, which is 20 times bigger than ours, and we're proud to be a part of it. Um, the substance, the swarm, which you guys don't have to look for it. I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. I'm gonna drop the link right here in comments where it's on all platforms, so you can guys go ahead and join both. Let's keep these communities growing. And there you go. So I dropped all the links that you guys need. So and you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into another song real quick so I can finish up the conversation in the back. I definitely hope that you guys open up to me and want to talk about something that's going on in your life. If you want to come on to the show, all you got to do is submit a song. I'll play the song and then I'll send you a link to come on the show and we'll talk about why you chose this song and how beautiful you are, what you're up to. So here we go. We're gonna go into the next artist that we have for you right away. We're gonna take you into Massetti. If you guys don't know who Massetti is, he's an amazing up and coming R&B artist, rap artist. And I'm going to show you the first song that I want to present. They actually did a song a couple years back. It was called "Toxic Lovers." He did it with Massive Man, which is also an amazing person too. And they did an acoustic version recently where they released it. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. So this is Massive Man and Massetti with their song "Toxic Lovers," and definitely let me know if you guys relate to this song or not.
I love her, she hates me. I think she's kinda crazy. I need attention now. Come on, just give it, baby. She needs me, denies it. She's just as sick as I am. We're so toxic, toxic in love. You're the one I love, but I can't control. Hate your guts, I told you so. Friends say leave, but I can't let go. And I can't believe you're the one I chose. Round and round we go again up on this carousel. And when it stops, I swear to God, I'll see you back in hell. Same thing, new day, try to find a new way. I want a new chick that don't complain. I can't escape it, I try to face it. I wanna work on it, but it's complicated. Best beware that I'm dating Satan. Don't you dare go test my patience. Give me love and quit your hating. Don't you care, my heart is breaking. Toxic lovers where no one tries. Toxic lovers always fight. Toxic lovers, we're not alright. Toxic lovers, sacrifice. We're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love. We're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love. She told me, be honest, don't let those stupid comments keep you from what you promised. Swear she was my holy goddess. I let this go too far. I never thought we would have gotten past the point of making time the way we should.
Instead of just telling me what you're feeling, you gotta be uptight. This really just unappealing. The space grows between us and it's only the beginning. I don't want it to be ending, but I know it's just pretending. When we small talk, then the lights off, ripping your shirt and your tights off. Only time she feels close now is after arguments go down. Hard to bear, it's not meant to be. Relationships this century lack authentic intensity, and marriage just doesn't make sense to me. Reflecting back when the mirror gets turned, lay it to rest, I'm just coming to terms. Staying in love with you isn't the move. Sometimes you'll find there'll be bridges to burn, but toxic lovers where no one tries. Toxic lovers always fight. Toxic lovers were not alright. Toxic lovers sacrifice. We're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love. We're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love. I need her, I want her, I know that it's a trap. I hate her, I've had it. She tries to pull me back in. Pull me back in. She tries to pull me back. Toxic lovers where no one tries. Toxic lovers always fight. Toxic lovers, we're not alright. Toxic lovers sacrifice. We're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love, and we're toxic, so toxic. We're toxic in love, in love.
YouTube Premium is ad-free.
So once again, guys, that was Massive Man and Massetti redoing that as an acoustic. That was Toxic Lovers. How many can you say of you guys say you've ever been in a relationship like that? Feel free to speak up. We got Danielle saying I understand that song in more than one ways. Oh, I know you do. And okay, so I want, and tell me if I'm wrong. I think everyone is truly trying to find love. I think sometimes people are in relationships because they don't want to be alone, and they just tolerate with a lot of shit. But there is a love there. And well, people are gonna tell you it's not alright, but that's not always true. What matters is what you feel comfortable with. Now, if it's completely tearing you apart, sometimes you guys need to take a step back, take a look at the facts. But sometimes it's good that you can get through it. Not encouraging bad shit to happen. I think a lot of problems lead to toxic relationships is that, and I hate to say for once again, us guys are stupid. There's a lot of us that don't think women as a person, but more like property. We get comfortable in that shit. We're kind of raised to be comfortable, be like, hey, she's with us. We got this. She's no, you can't be doing that, honey. No, no. You can't fucking do that. I'm telling you from experience, it's the most shittiest thing to realize how much of a piece of shit you are when you realize how bad you fucked up. I'm telling you from experience, when you look into the mirror and realize that you should have never treated somebody like a piece of property and let them be the person that they are, the better off life is. And then once you start seeing that you are a narcissist, the fuck, you will feel disgusted with yourself. You talk about feeling dirty. I'm talking about there's not enough fucking water in the world to get away from that pain that because that's a whole new pain that you're going to find. And I'm not telling you it's a bad thing to find. I'm actually encouraging people to look into that. Look into yourselves. Are you doing all the things that you would hate to see somebody else do? Does it not sting? So I'm gonna go ahead and play a song that actually matters. We're wrapping up what we're talking about being narcissistic, and I'm gonna let you know this song kicked me in my fucking nuts, straight up. And made me realize I had to do some fucking changes. I was disgusted with myself. I felt so fucking unclean. Like, how can I say I'm a good person to be that piece of shit? How can I claim that? And that's what it's talking about evolving. Showing your talents. You have to evolve. And in order for you to do that, you gotta see that. Sometimes tendencies that you're doing are not so great, not so loving, not caring. We're going to go more about this topic about catching yourself being a narcissist because I'm telling you, from an ex narcissist, it's a possibility to grow and get past that. So, we're going to go ahead into the song that I'm talking about that literally flicked me right in my face. And it's by Giorgio Music. The name of the song is called Unappreciated Queen. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this one. I'm not going to talk anymore until after, but definitely let me know. And if you do feel a sting from this, I want you to know that you're not alone. Yeah, guys. Anybody who's feeling like this song, like, fuck, I've been doing all this. What the fuck's wrong? Do not feel alone. This is the first steps of reaching out for help, knowing that it's okay to be that fucker. But now you've seen where it is. Now it matters what you do with it. So we're going to go ahead straight into Giorgio Music with this song, The Unappreciated Queen. Definitely want to hear you guys' feedback.
She bent over backwards to try and move forward. She should've just left you behind. Cause you tried to make out that the problem was her, but the problem was you the whole time. She believed you loved her, but you turned her blind. You slept with others and just told her lies. She ignored the signs of a narcissist, and she lost herself for a guy. Why'd you only love her when it suits you? Cause that's something she got used to. She didn't wanna say the wrong things or make the wrong move, but she lost herself trying to keep you. And she don't want no part-time love. Heart's too big for some half-assed love, and her past too dark to keep starting again. She gave you 100%, but it wasn't enough. She's way too genuine for this generation of gentlemen. Little bit hood, but she's ever so elegant. Damaged and delicate, heart so pure, it's like she was heaven sent. She's so medicine, never had anything, only the negative. Searching for something outside of a sedative. You messed her up and she's lost in her head again. Bent over backwards to try and move forward. She should've just left you behind. Cause you tried to make out that the problem was her, but the problem was you the whole time. She believed you loved her, but you turned her blind. You slept with others and just told her lies. She ignored the signs of a narcissist, and she lost herself for a guy. She bent over backwards to try and move forward. She should've just left you behind. Cause you tried to make out that the problem was her, but the problem was you the whole time. She believed you loved her, but you turned her blind. You slept with others and just told her lies. She ignored the signs of a narcissist, and she lost herself for a guy. She knows what it's like when you fall for the type of person that gaslights. That conditional love, always raising the bar, then knocking her down on your bad nights. Every row just feels like a landslide. Somehow she's always the bad guy. That's mental abuse, you broke her inside. Sometimes she would fear for her life. And you took every ounce of her happiness, and she blamed herself for your damages. Her heart is surrounded by daggers and barriers, ready to charge you your arrogance. Her fear of abandonment, ever so adamant. She felt so hard, but you left like a daddy did. Half-hearted love left her anxious and panicking. Shell of a girl like a mannequin. Should've loved herself with the love she gave. She would always give and you would always take. You're still in her heart, what a waste of a space. Just look at the mess that you made. Cause you loaned her your love, she invested too much. So was in debt, didn't feel like enough. Your ego inflated when she opened up, cause you tried to control the person she was. She bent over backwards to try and move forward. She should've just left you behind. Cause you tried to make out that the problem was her, but the problem was you the whole time. She believed you loved her, but you turned her blind. You slept with others and just told her lies. She ignored the signs of a narcissist, and she lost herself for a guy. She bent over backwards to try and move forward. She should've just left you behind. Cause you tried to make out that the problem was her, but the problem was you the whole time. She believed you loved her, but you turned her blind. You slept with others and just told her lies. She ignored the signs of a narcissist, and she lost herself for a guy. People forget mental health is invisible. People forget some abuse isn't physical. People forget that awareness is critical. People forget what we hide in our digital. If you need support, if you need advice, send me a message, I'll try to reply. Raising awareness one song at a time. Giorgio music, I'm fighting our fight.
So even though you guys don't want to talk to me, reach out to Giorgio. He's telling you. He makes a lot of music wrapped around different mental health problems. This is what we want the show to be directly about, being a help center. So if you guys are watching, do us a favor, give this video a like. But I really don't give a shit if you do tonight. This is about you guys. I want to create this platform specifically for everyone who needs it. Um, Anybody who wants to be a special guest on the show and open up about what they've been through in life and want to talk about it, I welcome you. I welcome every single one of you. You guys are all stars to me that are being a part of this, who took the time out and is opening up and know that you're one step closer to success. So unfortunately, we're at the end of the show. I have to go do my day job. If you guys ever see me out and about and you guys need to walk up and talk, I'm there. If you guys need to hit us, any of my team up on the messages, we're here. We're really stick with that whole thing. You're not alone, because that BTMX, what BTMX stands for, is breaking the mold, and the only way you can break the mold is by taking that step out of what's supposed to be regular, what's supposed to be okay. Because shit's not okay, and it's okay to say it's not okay. It's okay to be in pain. People should not hide behind fake smiles all the time. That's not reality. Reality that life is painful, but the truth behind it is what you find in the pain, whether you progress or not. We want to see each and every one of you progress, no matter the path that you're taking. No matter how much pain that life can be making, you guys have gifts. You are beautiful in your own ways. You are a person. You matter. So when you look in the mirror and you feel disgust, do not look past it. Look what you can do to improve. There are people out here that legitimately care about you. And I know my whole entire team does. And we want to just tell you, at the end of the day, we're here no matter where you are. You're not alone. And that's why we've created so many shows and we do so much things with music, because it's a healing factor. It's the best medication in the world. And it's an honor to be a part of being fans for artists like Giorgio and so many others. And for you artists that are putting music out in the world, for you to give voices to people who are stomped on and silenced, who are stomped on by themselves, who cannot breathe. But we can breathe when your music is playing and your songs are running through our heads, and you give us the power to be who we are, the power and the option to be successful. We thank you. So on the last song of tonight's show, we want to tell you guys, we love you guys. No longer hide. We welcome you. Our arms are open. Our minds are open. And hopefully yours will be next time. This show is every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we love you guys. So the last artist I'm going to go ahead and end this on is no other than one of my favorites. And I hope to one day have an interview with this man. And this is one of his very old songs. It's called Painfully Numb. And this is by Doobie himself. Don't forget, come back. We want to hear your guys' voices. You matter. And you guys have a great day.
Do me, Doobie.
Got my wrist to numb the pain. Sometimes I want to run away. Down inside, I'm not okay. Oh, got my wrist to numb the pain. Sometimes I want to run away. Down
inside, I'm not okay. Oh, I'm the pain, like Novocaine, like Novocaine, Novocaine, like Novocaine, like Novocaine. Don't wanna feel it, just like Novocaine, like Novocaine, just go away, like Novocaine, oh, just go away. Oh, I hurt myself today, to see if I could still feel the pain. My wrist to numb the pain. Sometimes I want to run away. Down inside, I'm not okay. I'm not. Got my wrist to numb the pain. Sometimes I want to run away. Sometimes I want to numb the pain. Oh, numb the pain. Oh, I wanna